whistles fly as they get ready to match up with the Washington football team.
Not good.
With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded right around the 8. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
I'm ready.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
A run for Nick Chubb. Chubb will have the first down and much more. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
I'm ready.
To throw, it's Allen. Rush coming, and he's taken down. 2nd and 16.
I'm ready.
Another try after the first down sack. Allen, wide open receiver, complete. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
I'm ready.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively, and 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Hey, check right, check right. Alert! Watch the run. Mike 6. Mike 6.
I'm ready.
He's not going to get me.
Now Allen. Flushed out right, and he'll just get rid of it.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
I'm ready.
Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Montez Sweat in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
I'm ready.
From the gun, it's Allen. That's to his running back, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Yep.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, I saw his stats. And I was like, I'm ready.
Allen going to throw. They set up the screen to Chubb. Fighting him off. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's 3rd down.
I'm ready.
Now Chubb running right.
Nice,
and Chubb fighting, but nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped short of that 1st down marker. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
Sanders' kick is good. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Now Saquon Barkley, a man who played collegiately here in the Keystone State. And that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot.
Ready?
Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a 1st down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's a give to Barkley. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
You want to know?
Fields now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Now it's Fields. Flush to his right. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. They'll run on first down. Barkley about 3 yards there to the 27.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready?
Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. A good chunk on the ground on the keeper. 17 yards, first down. Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the first down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach and probably his agent, too, saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
You know. It's not the ball, man. Yeah.
So that'll back him up 5. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. Give him 9 yards on the carry there, a good run. And now 2nd and goal.
At the Eagles' 6-yard line.
Another try for Barkley. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Barkley. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 7 yards away. And Washington has taken the lead. What's good on the extra point? And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Pushing it in.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Here's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
I'm ready.
Looking to throw again on second down. Allen. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. With his first career touchdown in his first career game. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 10-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Jackson now to return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Fields. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free, and there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. It's Barkley on the counter. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 45 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Let me out.
On play action, Fields. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Adafe Owe there on the tackle. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
I'm ready.
On 2nd and 9, Allen forced out to his left. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
The Eagles on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Allen. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Take it at the 37. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is the only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look at. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Harris has it over the middle. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Nope.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the 2nd score there. Barkley will try to punch it in, and he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Saquon Barkley, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And Washington has once again taken the lead. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Whoa, 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 guys.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
You gotta be kidding me.
And how about that return? As he's all the way inside the 20-yard line.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field. Almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. Maybe I go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
You got tired. That
line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
I'm ready.
To the air, Allen. Dancing to his left. And it'll be intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. To throw is Fields. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Here's Fields. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10. Here's Fields. Buying time to his left. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Run him out.
Back to throw. Fields. Left sideline a dive, and it looks like he's got it. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
He may go back to the huddle and have a little discussion with his passer. You know, maybe you don't have to leave me quite that much. But on that play, bailed him out in a big way, didn't he?
He did indeed. Hey, at least he gets to put it on the highlight reel. On 1st down, Barkley. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop it right around the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Fields. Odell Beckham Jr. with a diving grab. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Finding Knox there, complete. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Nope.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Ready?
Barkley again. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Saquon Barkley with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. What's good on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. At the line, this Philly offense set to go. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
From the 17, Allen being chased out left. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he will finally go out of bounds just shy of the 40. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
I'm ready.
Coming right, this is Chubb on the toss.
Nice
And he
play.
got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
I'm ready.
Allen now looks to throw. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Odafe Owe, his 2nd sack of the night.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Because I wanted the football team.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
I'm ready.
Here's Allen to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. The 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
Everything.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
96 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Off play action, Fields. He will find his man Chase complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll fake the handoff, now Fields. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They'll run on 1st down. Barkley. And some room to work. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
On 1st down, it's Fields. That's complete to his running back, Jefferson. Touchdown, Washington. Justin Jefferson, 32 yards. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. First down run with Chubb is going to go nowhere. He's, in fact, going to lose a couple.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Check, 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 check.
I'm ready.
Now they run the sweep as Allen just pops this forward. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
I'm ready.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Got a man, it's Waddle complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yep.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Yep.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Adafe Owe in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long.
I'm ready.
Now Allen. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Montez Sweat able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Now Allen, gotta have this one. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
No.
Now Fields. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Well, we've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage. At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long.
No.
Operating from the gun, Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Taken at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Allen, he'll buy some time right. Oh, wide open, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for Eagles touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 87 yards. And the Eagles have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead will be cut down to 14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On second and 11 now. Fields. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
From the gun on third down, Fields. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a fourth down here in a game that looks to have been decided already.
Let me know.
Here we go on fourth down. Fields. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And the Eagles defense able to hold. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive where they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Check, check.
Yep.
They go with Chubb on second down. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Now Allen. Flushed out right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Now that's a dangerous throw right there. Moving off to his right, throwing it all the way back across field to his left. I know he had a lot of confidence in his arm. But sometimes the ball can just hang up there when it goes that distance. He was fortunate it was just incomplete.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
I'm ready.
One final try here for Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And defensively, that might just seal a Week 1 victory. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Rolling to his right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. They run the counter. Barkley. They find some open field here. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 136 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw. Fields eluding the pressure right. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Justin Fields, a 13-yard touchdown run. And Washington going to add on to their lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Block.
This one fielded at the 5. And able to get this out to the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
I'm ready.
Hey, check back 6, back 6.
Now Allen. That's complete to the tight end, Akins. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
I'm ready.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. They'll roll him out right. He's going to let it fly. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Waddle already be his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Eagles get a score closer. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all. They're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Play action. It's Fields. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this when everyone was excited that football was back.
It is just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it. And we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.
All the time, but there's certain things that...
So for Washington, they start the season with a great win on the road here in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week where they take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL
we'll
on
talk
EA
to you,
Sports.
Good luck with Makai's game. And then when do you play next? Oh, okay. Okay.